Hey Gemini, Caro Tarot here. So excited to read for you for the week of September 29th to October 4th. I'm going to pull a past, present, future 3-card spread for you, an archetype card, angel number card, some tea leaf cards, and a soul truth card. And we're going to put it all together and see what's going on for the week. As always, check out your sun, moon, and rising readings as well to get a more in-depth overview of the week ahead. Also, check out your monthly reading for September, and new October readings are in the works as well. All right, let's jump in, Gemini. First, we'll pull your archetype card. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the Shapeshifter for you this week, Gemini. Shapeshifter. One card for Gemini past, please. One card for Gemini present. And one card for Gemini future. Okay. And of course, we'll pull clarifiers if we need to. One card for Gemini, please. Okay. One angel number card. Okay. Interesting. Is that everything? Yes. All right. So, Gemini, let's look into this archetype card. Number 15, the Shapeshifter. This will help us get a good idea of what you are dealing with this week. Page 91. The Shapeshifter, the trickster, the elusive, the formless. The Shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The Shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the Shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope, rather than a single focus. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the Shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. The ultimate Shapeshifter works undercover in service of the greater good. The diminished Shapeshifter becomes a people pleaser. The Shapeshifter is related to the mask. Notice if these cards come up together in one reading. If so, you are in the realm of heavy theater, illusion, possibly deception. And then when light, Vibrant, adaptive, and humorous. When dark, charlatan, people-pleasing, and trickery. Okay. That is a heavy card for you, Gemini. I mean, you know, Gemini has a reputation of being kind of like dual-faced, two-faced. It just means, you know, that is like a negative connotation of Gemini. Geminis are really just very adaptive, smart, intuitive people. Well, you know that. You're Gemini, right? You're connectors, you're communicators, and you're usually moving from a space of love and passion, right? And so let's dig a little deeper here with your past, present, and future cards, okay? So we have, in the recent past, Judgment. In your present here for this week, the Hanged Man. And in the near future, the Queen of Cups. Wow. All right. I was just peeking ahead looking at your angel number, right? So 1717. 1717, independence, purpose, solitude, growth, healing, aspiration. But it also says drama alert here at the very top. Drama alert, which really fits into the shape-shifting energy here. The guidance on your angel number card is take a few deep breaths and turn your focus inward. You need time to reflect and consider your options. Rely on your inner strength and trust that you're moving in the right direction. What may seem like a pause in activity is simply a natural part of your journey. Interesting. You need time to reflect and consider your options. That's exactly where you are in this week with the Hangman. So the Hangman is a card of kind of being upside down, a little bit stuck, needing to see things in a new way. There needs to be a revelation here before you can move on. There needs to be some kind of insight into something you haven't seen before, even though it may have been right in front of you this whole time. And so your recent past was the Judgment card. And this could be like a excuse me, Gemini, sorry. 1 second. This could be a literal judgment against you or for you. This could be a court case. This could also be seeing or how do I say this? This could also be like you've experienced something that you can't come back from. This could be positive, this could be negative, but whatever it is, it has definitely impacted you significantly. The fact that you have 2 out of 3 major arcanas in your weekly spread means that this is a pretty heavy week for you, I feel like. You know, it may be that you are currently in this energy where you're feeling a little bit stuck, trying to figure out what your purpose is, maybe feeling a little bit alone, definitely going through a bit of healing. But the good news is in the near future, you have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is someone who is very good at mastering her emotions. She's also very nurturing. So this could be an indication for you that you are going to get through this. You're going to be okay. But it does feel like you may need to shape shift, kind of fit in for a little bit, even if it's difficult. Like, not to this extent, and maybe it applies to like one of you people watching, but like, you know, when you have to go, when you hear about stories of officers having to go undercover or whatever to like help for the greater good, it could just be that you are needing to put on a mask just to get through the situation until you can move on to the next phase. And that may be why you feel so stuck right now. It's definitely a necessary thing that you need to go through. You know, after this card in the tarot, we have, I believe it's the Death card. And so it's really just like right before a new rebirth happens. Something does need to change, to end, and you're at the stage right now where you're like almost getting to the end of this, right? Hang in there. You gotta hang in there. And enlightenment is coming. You may be experiencing it this week, and it may be pretty heavy, right? But yeah, there's a lot of deep emotions here for you, especially in your near future here. And, it feels like you're going to be looking back at this and going like, I survived, I made it. It was worth it, right? What I'm seeing here, well, let's go through your tea leaves, right? So we have bouquet, compliments from an admirer is here for you this week, which is great. Firecracker, which is excitement. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity this week. We have throne, position of authority, which also fits with this. We also have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times, which is great. So those are just things to consider for this week ahead. It is feeling like there is some deep reflection, introspection that's going on right now for you this week, Gemini. I feel like as long as you are staying connected to your true core, and you may be putting on a mask just to get through this hard point in your life, it's understandable. Just remember to take, some time to focus on yourself, rely on your inner strength, and trust that you are going forward where you should be. Like, it's all gonna work out for you. It's just right now you're kind of feeling a little stuck, and that's totally understandable. Your soul truth card, which I will call your homework for the week, it says, where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. All right, Gemini. Is there anything else that I need to know? Anything else I need to tell Gemini? The numbers that I'm seeing right now are 15, 15, 17, 17, 20, 12, and I think that's all of the numbers I'm seeing for you. All right, Gemini, you've got some tough work ahead of you, but if anybody can do it, you can, right? Just remember, you are adaptive. Stay curious, keep going deep, and know that the introspection and the work that you're doing right now are necessary before you can move on to that Queen of Cups type energy, okay? But you'll get here. It's a great card. It's a great outcome. It's just going to be maybe a little bit of a heavy week ahead, okay? Just make sure you are creating more space for you to be able to process the things that you are dealing with and thinking through, and not just staying busy, but actually doing some self-reflection. All right, Gemini, if this helped at all, please let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you all. Also, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as well to get a greater insight into the week. And check out your monthly tarot readings. There's a September tarot reading up right now. It goes week by week as well. And October monthly readings are coming soon, so be sure to check back. Gemini, thank you so much for being here with me this week. I'm wishing you love and light.